I think I landed on an explanation for your screen name on Discord, Super Bowl Steve, and I kinda wondered if you would be willing to tell the Super Bowl story.
That's my favorite story ever. Of course, I'll tell it.
So let's start there, and
So,
then we'll close with the Terra.
2005, I was living in Fort Worth, and my best buddy Robert, we would go to city council a lot because our friend Wendy Davis was on the city council. You may know her. She's ran for governor in Texas. She had a big filibuster on abortion like 5 or 6 years ago, and she
That does sound
became it.
familiar.
We were like drinking buddies, and she was telling us about how when she went to Harvard, she was roommates with Patty Kraft, whose dad owns the Patriots. And we're like, okay, Wendy, hold on. Are you really that close with her? Yeah. I went to a bunch of games. And so like, Wendy, you got to take us if the Patriots make the Super Bowl. And she's like, okay. So she writes on a napkin, Steve and Robert are coming to the Super Bowl if the Patriots make it. Okay. So fast forward about 4 months later, Patriots are in the Super Bowl in Houston. Me, Robert, my good friend Corey, hop in the car, drive down. We're all dressed up because we're going to be in a box with, the owner of the Patriots. We get there. She's like, guys, I'm so sorry. It's full. We're not going to be able to get in. I just want to, and we cut her off. We're like, we're smart. We'll figure something out. So we start like circling the stadium trying to find, some vulnerable person working a gate or whatever, and just walk in. And we see the MTV entertainment booth, all the people getting ready to go on halftime and dance and sing and clap. And we see this kid kind of off in the corner, and we go up to him and like, we need to see your badge. And so he shows us his badge, take a picture, go to Kinko's, make our own badge. We're in the Super Bowl. And so like as we're walking in, and like literally walking onto the field and watching the game there's like Tom Arnold, Snoop Dogg, all these people. We're like cutting up with Snoop Dogg. And so we go and watch the game. It's amazing. It's fun. It's this incredible high being on the field at the Super Bowl. And then after, we call up Wendy, say, hey, where's the Patriots after party? Because they won the game. And so we go with our MTV badges, and we're like, okay, how are we going to get in here? And then just like a miracle, Kid Rock and Toby Keith show up. And so we walk behind them, and they go in, and then we're like, we're with these guys. We got MTV badges. And the dude's like, oh, heck yeah. What do y'all, we're making a documentary, but, So we go in and eat lobster. We're eating lobster, hanging out with all these celebrities, and it was hilarious.
Oh, man, I love it.
So, and then it kind of gets some attention on some weird little corners of the internet. But the next year, we were like, let's do it again. That was fun. So we go down to Jacksonville and stay with an internet friend, a guy that I met on the Out of the Park baseball message board. It's like a macro management intense sports simulation that is my number one escape. I love it. So we go to the game, and once again, we're like, okay, let's figure this out. We see this reporter take a picture of her reporter badge back to Kinko's, and we're in again. And this one was fun because we went into the press conference, and I was pretty gung ho crazy back then and would do just about anything. And I signed up to ask Bill Belichick a question. My question was, what do you think about potential Kurdish disenfranchisement in the Iraqi elections? Something, because it was like right when the war in Iraq was going awful, and and I chickened out. And that's my second regret. Not trying harder when I was mayor and not asking him about that. But so we get back and we're sharing the story with our dumb friends on the internet, and somehow someone from Sports Illustrated found it, and it just blew up. We started getting calls from every, talk show, Good Morning America and all that. And the timing sucked because my buddy, he's like newlywed, bought a new condo in his business. So it just kind of didn't blow up. Yeah. But it's been a really fun story. The guy by the name of Carl Torp that did the story in Jacksonville, he is now a reporter in Oklahoma City. And a whole nother crazy story. I took the city to the Supreme Court a few years ago because the mayor, changed the rules so I couldn't run. Totally illegal. I won't go into all the details, but I go and there's freaking Carl Torp, and he's like, "Wait a minute, you're that Super Bowl guy." I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're the," And so they had sent him there to do my Supreme Court story, and it was awesome because he's like, "You're like Forrest Gump. I'm running into you all over the place." And yeah, but and that moment has really brought a lot of joy to many people's lives because it's kind of like it's useful. We're in a moment where a lot of right wing people hate the NFL because they stand on there, they don't bow for the thing, right, and I'm like, that's why we do that, because we saw that coming and we just wanted to let them know that they can't, so it's like so many different ways to play it, and it's I highly recommend everyone sneaks in the Super Bowl once or twice in their life because it's fun.
Yeah, I love that. There's so much power in just acting like you belong,
Oh yeah, it's great. Awesome. I love it.